Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Besides, a different me, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot to talk about tonight, but first things first, let me go ahead and say thank you to Worldwide Network for having this here. I also want to say a quick thank you to Me on the Microphone for sponsoring this episode as well as the show itself. Appreciate you guys, and let me go ahead and bring everybody in. First off, here's my co-host, this man that forgot more baseball than I'll ever know. Let me bring my man 70 and 7. What's up?
Man, I am so glad to be here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Man, you know what? I'm going to say this first. You know, June starts the beginning of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So for all the guys watching, take care of yourself.
Yes.
Get help if you need it. Don't be a pain in the ass and act like it ain't anything. The people around you want you to take care of your mental health. So
yes, sir.
Fucking do it.
Yes, sir. Exactly. All right. And again, this episode is being brought to you by Me on the Microphones and the all-new PD200W. It's right here. Need wireless, which makes it great to podcast anywhere. We got you. XLR as well as USB. We got you. Let me go ahead and bring in the next person in this merry group. Let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
How are we doing tonight, guys?
How you doing, bro?
What's up, buddy?
We need to stop and talk. 7 is very serious, right? We need to take a moment, take a deep breath, and realize how important men's health is, right? After all, fucking Myles Garrett took his health very fucking seriously when that motherfucker went to L.A., not just for better vacations, but to get out of fucking Cleveland. That motherfucker had mental health on his mind when he got traded this morning. But we're going to get into that. Yeah, thanks for bringing me on today, guys. Greatly love it. But yeah, for real, take care of your mental health, gentlemen. Let's go.
Facts. Let me also go ahead and bring in my main man from the original Player versus Team. Let me bring my man Johnny. John, what's up? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Y'all good?
We good.
What's up, buddy?
We good, man. We good.
Can I just say, Blackachoo ain't on. Do you think he's pre-partying for the NBA Finals?
He's still partying from getting to the NBA.
That motherfucker's been partying for like a week straight, and he's got 2 more weeks of partying. So, speaking of men's mental health, check on your friends. Your friends may need some help too.
He is either partying because of the Knicks or he's partying because of the Patriots, and maybe a little of both.
You guys saw my 7. I know you saw it. Did you see the picture I posted in the Sports Report chat, Will?
I didn't see it.
You need to look at it while we're talking because it's pretty funny. 7 saw it earlier. It's the three options that the Patriots are going to have this year with AJ Brown and Romeo Doubs now.
Hold on, real quick.
Yep,
Let me see. I got a whole bunch going on right now. Give me just a sec. Oh my God.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
it's hilarious, right?
It is.
It is, yeah. I found that one and I was like, dude, that's funny. That's too funny not to share.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to talking about what's going on here. First of all, as you can see in the title, Myles Garrett has been traded to the L.A. Rams. Oh boy. This is going to be crazy for the NFC. This is good. That defense already go get defense. Maybe suffer a little in the secondary, but they fixed that. Now you get one of the best pass rushers out there.
I'm sorry, one of the best? You can argue that he's the best pass rusher in the NFL.
Oh, you could, but you also
I think he is.
But you also have others. You also have others. TJ Watt ain't no joke. So, but that's why I say one of the best. But yeah. Tell me what you think, guys. Seven, I'll start with you.
I think and what Answer the Call said in the comments, Rams to the Super Bowl. I think so. I think that unless the Rams have an injury bug this year or something else crazy happens between now and September, I think that the Rams are on a very, very straight path to February. And because, I mean, even like the Giants are going to be a better team this year. The Eagles are going to be a better team this year. The Bears are probably going to be a better team this year. The Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings all exist. We randomly get stuff out of them. The NFC South has 4 football teams. That's the only nice thing I can say there. But I think that, and I mean the Seahawks as well. There are some teams in the NFC that I think you can get something out of, but I don't see a single team in the NFC that truly, at their best, can actually keep the Rams from making it to the Super Bowl. And they were already, I know they were one of the top 5 favorites before the Myles Garrett trade.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is definitely a case of the rich are getting richer, especially when your sacrifice is Jared Verse and a couple of picks. My only concern with the picks, and this was the only thing that made me take pause today, because it was, if I remember correctly, it was a 2028 first, right?
Yes.
They're going to be looking for
no,
quarterback.
it is
No, it was a player.
Nope, it is a 27 first round pick.
Oh, 27, okay.
28 second round pick, and then a third round
and
pick
then and Jared Verse, right? I'm not even worried about him at this point. My cause for pause is the first round. Let's say you're the Rams this year, you do really well, but the truth of the matter is you're making this push because the window where Matt Stafford is going to be the quarterback that will get you to the Super Bowl is shrinking by almost the day, it seems like. And this is their biggest shot. This is their best shot in the next 5 years. And I think that Matt Stafford's days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So that first round pick in 2027, there could be a really good quarterback option. So you're left with trading up or having to fight in free agency and spend more money, which is going to take away from what you can do with some of your other positions, especially when you look at your skill positions. That's where a lot of your free agency money ends up going when you need it to. So that's my biggest cause, is you're giving up a first rounder when it would be a huge benefit to, let's say, Matt Stafford's got 3 years left. If you draft a quarterback in the next draft in 2027, that's 1 to 2 years that a first round talent has the ability to sit behind one of the smartest and most talented quarterbacks in the game. that is somebody that anybody could benefit from. That's where you get a quarterback like Jordan Love. That's where you get, and it's imagine having. Let's paint a picture here. You draft C.J. Stroud with all of that talent, and you give him 1 to 2 seasons behind Matt Stafford, where he's learning the game from somebody like Matt Stafford. C.J. Stroud comes out as an instant favorite. So that's my biggest cause for pause. I think I don't blame LA for making the trade. If you have a shot at Myles Garrett and it's the cost is something you can justify, you take it. But can you truly justify the cost knowing you're about to have to deal with free agency quarterback market unless you really get lucky?
Ando?
To the Rams, what's a first-round pick? I mean, they picked up a backup quarterback with the first rounder this year that they absolutely could have traded back and picked up Simpson with another 2 or 3 picks from that first round. I think the mantra for the Rams is that's the first round because they're not making first-round picks. They've made, 2 over the last decade. Otherwise, they've traded them out.
Right.
I don't know the general manager of the Rams, but the team was put together without those first-round picks. So they know the people that they're putting in there are worth grabbing and worth picking up. Obviously, Matthew Stafford was the benefit to pick up over Jared Goff. He's got him to a Super Bowl and has put him in the playoffs 3 of the other 4 years that he's been there, which is really great success for the Rams.
Yeah.
My concern, their window obviously is like now and maybe next year if Stafford signs. That's all that you have left with Matt. I think Devontae goes after Stafford leaves. Puka may stay if the Rams want to put up with the headache that he's putting up. Corum and Kyron Williams, I think, are really awesome pieces as long as you can kind of keep them tied together because they play off each other really well. But I think the biggest concerns that the Rams had this year was defense, right? Obviously, special teams was a big issue in the game against Seattle. But ultimately, their defensive backfield and putting pressure on the quarterback was the big issues that they had. And they took care of both of those this offseason. The trade for Trent McDuffie, the signing of Jaden Watson from Washington State, and then picking up Myles Garrett, right? And you're only losing 1 first round, right? That's next year's. And obviously 7 made it to the point that it could come into something big, especially if you need pieces around Stafford or people get hurt and decide, yeah, you know what, we're done. We're not going to do this. But again, if the Rams aren't utilizing the first round picks and can get a guy that's going to make a difference for him right away, why not take advantage of it?
John?
John's not here.
Oh, I thought I added him back. There you go.
Nah,
Jeez, John's sitting in the back all by himself, Will, and you just be like, all right, John, whenever you're ready. And then John's just.
My bad, dude. I thought I added him back.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
good? Answer the call. What's up? How you doing?
Look at this guy with an LA Rams.
What's up, man? With the LA Rams going on? How you doing, man? All right, John, go ahead, my friend. Tell me what you think about Myles Garrett going to the Rams.
Great for Myles Garrett. I'm happy for him. But on the other hand, the Browns just like to lose.
They're in that perpetual, what do we do? What are we doing state?
I don't understand.
They could have re-signed Nick Chubb, and they didn't. They could have re-signed Baker Mayfield. They didn't. Now you letting Myles Garrett go for a first rounder. I'm sure you're going to draft a quarterback with because it's Cleveland, so they need another quarterback on their roster.
They need 12 of them.
Yeah. I know. The best one wears number 12.
Yep, damn all the other positions. They need 12 quarterbacks.
We can rush the quarterback with a quarterback. It's all good.
No, nothing against Jared Verse. I mean, he's pretty damn good. He's not Myles Garrett.
I was just getting ready to say that, John.
He's pretty damn good, but he's not Myles Garrett. You're not going to – whatever that first-round draft pick is there's a 99.5% chance he's not Myles Garrett.
Did you pull that out because Garrett wears number 95? So you went 99. Yeah, Garrett's number is
I
fine.
was about to say 98, but I was like, no, let's go a little further.
Yeah.
Let's go a little further. Myles Garrett is generational. You're not gonna get another him.
And you can argue
Myles Garrett in the process of that because he gets the chance to contend for a Super Bowl because he puts them back over that edge just as Aaron Donald had them over that edge.
Yeah.
He makes everybody else around him. He makes everybody else's job easier on every level of the game. So kudos, Myles Garrett. I'm sorry for Shedeur Sanders. How the defense is going to suck again. So
Shedeur is thankful that he is not the star quarterback of the Arena Football League. I think he's got bigger fish to fry. Does it suck that they've the linchpin of their defense is gone? Yeah. But the rest of there is so many holes in the rest of that team that the presence of Myles Garrett is almost moot. And it's crazy to say that. Because when you don't have really any other you don't have enough true talent around a player, you're not going to get anywhere anyway. And it's like you can't expect Barry Sanders to carry your offense to a Super Bowl when you don't give them any competent players around it.
Nope.
And that's exactly what Detroit did to Barry Sanders for his entire career.
Yeah. He had some decent receivers with Herman Moore. He just never had a competent quarterback and an offensive line that played along with them.
Exactly. And that's kind of the thing. And that's kind of the trade-off. And so, like, for the Browns, I understand why. Because that first-round pick next year, you're probably going to be spending it on another quarterback. And having, but I mean, worst case scenario, you're using that because let's say, even if LA just gets to the NFC Championship, let's say that they fall to Philly in the NFC Championship, that's still easily like a 27th or a 28th pick.
Mm-hmm.
You can trade that for somebody that's wanting to grab a player before they fall to a team that is in front of them in the second round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Cleveland can get a lot out of that and probably turn that pick into a couple of picks.
But like I said, that's Myles Garrett is a defensive player that can play in any era of football on defense.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Like he's the prototype, man. Like that's you give up a defensive player, a sack leader. Like
and it doesn't. I think with the Rams, now teams, not only the offensive and defensive coordinators of the teams going up against the Rams the week before, they're going to be sleeping in the same bunk at this point because now you got to worry about the high-powered offense of the Rams, and now you got somebody that's going to put pressure on the quarterback with Myles Garrett there. On the flip, go ahead, Seven.
I was going to say, think about this really quick because I was just looking at this. These are the three quarterbacks that are going to see guaranteed Myles Garrett twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yep.
Feel for that man. I feel for that man.
Yep.
Brock Purdy.
Yep. He'll be hurt after the second game.
And
after the second
no, hold on, because they meet week 1 in Australia. So yeah. Guaranteed.
And then
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. I was blanking his name. I could see his fucking Beavis looking head. But for like all three of those guys have to see him twice a year now. And Seattle's line was okay, but Darnold spent a bunch of time under pressure.
Idiot.
Especially in the Super Bowl.
Jacoby Brissett can't read at least the defense. I'm not sure he can actually read it all, but like he at least can't read a
defense.
defense.
Say that, but I'll let you have it. I wasn't gonna steal you.
And then you get to Brock Purdy, and I think that their offense is probably the most dynamic.
Yeah,
but that offensive line still obviously can't do enough. So he went from he actually has less competition now for getting to the quarterback. Like this could be a
leader all over again.
I could see him setting the record. I could see him getting putting pressure on is Derek Thomas's record, right? With most sacks in a game?
Yeah, 7 of them, because he got it against David Craig in Seattle.
Yeah, I think he did it twice.
Yes, he did.
I think it was only once. I think he got 7 in one and 6 in another.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? It's what I'm here for, boys.
Right. It's what I'm here for.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Statistics and redheads with big boobs. That's what I'm here for.
But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, he gets much less competition. Like this is gonna do so much for Myles Garrett's Hall of Fame position.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's gonna feast. Every single one of these offensive coordinators got that alert on their phone and just went, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Now that completely changes your scheme.
Yeah. Throw the whole playbook away.
Go ahead, John.
All the way. Start over.
Now, the only downside that I will say is the Rams benefit because the only NFC team that they take on in the first 6 weeks of the season is first 5 weeks of the season are the 49ers. And they play them opening week. They don't take on the Seahawks until week 16 and 18. So they don't play the Seahawks until the final 2 to 3 weeks. Then they get the 49ers, it looks like the weekend before Christmas. No, sorry, 2 weeks before Christmas. So the tough competition that they have going down the stretch in the final 6 games of the season are at home against the Chiefs, on the road to the 49ers versus the Cowboys. They get the Seahawks on Christmas Day. Then they have to go to Tampa Bay, and then they finish up the season at home against Seattle. So judging by how San Francisco plays and how banged up they are, that could benefit the Rams, especially with Garrett, because that offensive line is not going to be 100% if they even see Brock Purdy.
Right.
And then the Seahawks, we don't know what kind of shape that they're going to be in, seeing that Kenneth Walker left, seeing that the offensive receivers need to keep in contact with Sam Darnold. We're going to see how the new offensive line mesh. They also lost their offensive coordinator in Seattle, so they got to get reinstituted with what he's doing there. I think this benefits the Rams. If you were playing them early in the season, I think things kind of change through the course of the first couple of weeks because you don't know what offense or what pieces you're going to have. I think this benefits the Rams because they're going to be ready and they're going to be foaming at the mouth for those divisional matchups that they want to play.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a crazy day, guys, because a little bit later on in the afternoon, we got another trade. The Eagles
that one was only a matter of time, though.
Oh, yeah. The Eagles have traded their star wide receiver to the Patriots in exchange for New England's 2028 first-round pick and 2027 fifth-rounder. It got announced today. So you got A.J. Brown is reunited with Pats head coach Mike Vrabel. It is crazy. I'll start with you, Mando. Tell me what you think about A.J. Brown heading over to the Patriots.
First off, I want to give a shout out to the Sightseer and the Prophet who saw all of this shit going together like 3 months ago. Diana Rossini, thank you so much for getting us a bit on this. Fucking love it. Thank you so much, ma'am. It pays to be under the desk of Mike Vrabel when you get that information coming through. Let me just say that.
You're
first
such a
off,
dick.
That's first off. Second off, I don't think anybody's surprised, man. Look, AJ Brown AJ Brown had half of his body out the door towards the end of the season last year with Philadelphia. He didn't get along with Sirianni. I think Sirianni's kind of a douchebag, and even with all of AJ Brown's fault, there isn't enough of the ball to go around when you got Saquon Barkley, when you got AJ Brown, when you got Devontae Smith, when you got Dallas Goedert, get him to a team where he can be a true number one. Yes, he can be a bit of a diva, but we've seen that he can work with Vrabel. We've seen that we can work in the system that Vrabel has got.
Mhm.
And I think this is a good stepping stone for Drake May. Drake May missed having a number one receiver last year, and give all the credit to Stephon Diggs, but Stephon Diggs is not A.J. Brown. If you would have given me Stephon Diggs like 5 years ago, we can absolutely discuss who's the better receiver. But I think right now A.J. Brown gives more to the Patriots than Stephon Diggs does. I like the move. I think on paper it does amazing stuff for New England. And the fact that they're only giving up one first-round pick, and that is 2 years from now.
Yep.
So if they
Yep.
do have a falling off year,
That's
they still have a
right.
first round that they can pull
That's
up.
right.
So I like the move, and it pairs him up with Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a solid move. Vrabel definitely got the win on that one.
John, what you thinking, man? AJ Brown to the New England Patriots.
As long as he leaves his tears and his divaness in Philly, they'll be all right. It's a really good trade for the Pats, definitely. Like Ando said, that's something they were missing. Granted.
Uh-oh.
Who's joining the party, Will?
Uh-oh. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Yo.
What?
You just missed it. We're talking about A.J. Brown being traded from Philly.
What's going on, folks?
Chilling, man.
What's up,
Chilling. John, go ahead and finish up your AJ Brown take, then we'll go to Kyle.
Yeah, like I said, Ando hit the nail on the head. Stephon Diggs, I don't like that bitch anyway.
Oh, man.
Yeah, AJ Brown is, like you said, he got room to be the guy, but if he's gonna cry in one place, he better not shed tears in this place and drop the ball or fumble the bag, so to speak. Because this is what you wanted, this is what you cried for. So go be the shit that you cried for. Don't bring that shit over there to a team that went to the Super Bowl. They should be better with you. They should get back to the Super Bowl with a receiver of your stature, sir.
So I'm gonna go to Kyle. I'm gonna get this opinion from Kyle. I got to, because I know he's about to unleash. And then we'll go to 7. Go ahead, Kyle.
I'm happy. I'm happy that the fact that he got sent to the Patriots, not a Patriots thing. I'm happy he got the hell away.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Not a Patriots thing. I'm happy he got away from it. But y'all know for the the majority of the season, when we got to the midpoint of the season, that was going to be the speculation anyway. A.J. Brown was going to reunite with Mike Vrabel. So we heard it, but then you saw the writing on the wall during the season. Like my brother, he was saying his body language was different in 2024 anyway. Like you could tell after they won the Super Bowl, and then we run into this season, how he was looking. It's like, yeah, he didn't want to be there in the first place. I don't see him. First of all, A.J. Brown is a Stephon Diggs, so I don't see him doing a Stephon Diggs over there with Mike Vrabel. I don't see it. They don't have a number one option at receiver at all. They don't have a number one option. He is their number one option at receiver.
Yep.
What is going to be Mac Hollins? Now, Mac Hollins is a pretty decent deep threat on certain plays, sometimes. But Mac Hollins is not a number one receiver.
Nope, and I don't think Romeo Dobbs being picked up either is going to be the number one.
Dobbs
is going to get a lot more receptions because of A.J. Brown being in New England.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good addition.
Good addition for him. 7, what you thinking, bro?
I mean, for the Patriots, like you guys have already said, like I think it's a really good move for them. I think that you're going to give Drake May the targets he needs. I don't think the diva attitude is going to work in New England. Like he does need to set it down. The thing is, I don't think it's going to work because Mike Vrabel, especially after the distractions he had to deal with this offseason, he is not going to be the person to fuck with.
Yep.
A Bill Belichick disciple? No, he's not going to play that game.
No.
So I like, for me, like I'm not surprised by the move. Obviously, like Vrabel connection. I think for me, the biggest question mark now is Philly. And this is one of the reasons why when we were talking about Myles Garrett getting traded, I really do like the Rams for the NFC now, because if you look at the Eagles receiving core now, it's Devontae Smith, Mekhi Lemon, and Dontavian Wicks are your first 3, with Hollywood Brown as your 4. That's not a Super Bowl receiving core
At all.
Especially with an Alabama quarterback under center.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing for me. Like they have their line. I will still say I agree with the fact that Philly has one of the best lines in the NFL because Jalen Hurts gets a lot of time to do what he's got to do, and I think it covers up for some of his mistakes. But he's not going to have the targets, and I get that he really didn't have them last year. But look at what happened look at what happened. So for me, that's my biggest question mark. Is Philly going to be able to find a true number one now?
But I hope Mekhi Lemon's going to be that number one.
I'm going to argue. I think he will be the number one. Smith is going to be your number one. You don't need a solid number one when you got Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Because the offense that the Eagles typically run is you're going to run with Saquon Barkley, get him into short yardage situations, and then you have the play action and the RPO with Jalen Hurts, right? Mm-hmm. Very rarely, when the Eagles offense, as much as I hate to give credit to Nick Sirianni and that offense of Philadelphia, when that team is on point, they're never in third and long situations. When they run the Eagles offense that we are accustomed to them running, it is 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, 3rd and 1. And when you got Saquon and when you got Jalen Hurts there, you don't need a deep threat, right? You keep Devontae Smith on one side, make him go streak on first down. If you run a play action on first down, you have Lemon, you have Wicks, and you have Dallas Goedert. And you're going to have Saquon and who's the running back that they just picked up from Jacksonville last year during the offseason?
Tank
Bigsby. You got those two guys in the back there. You don't need Smith to go deep. I mean, he's there as the deep threat, and I think that'll work. But I think this is an addition by subtraction for Philadelphia. You get the drama away from the team. Some people would call him a cancer. I don't know if it's that far. I don't know how bad it got in the locker room. But when you're reading a book on the sideline during a game, instead of it being the playbook or talking to your coach, there's probably some drama going on. But I think this is addition by subtraction for the Eagles. I think they'll be a better team this year.
Yeah. It's probably going to be more of a team effort than this everything going to AJ and occasionally going to Devontae. It's probably more of a team effort in that wide receiver room. You bring up a good point about Dallas Goedert too. He's still there. It's going to be interesting to see what they do when you playing fronts to stop Saquon. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. But nobody was surprised by this move. Do you think this puts more pressure on the whole Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel thing?
No.
I mean,
there's enough pressure for Mike Vrabel already. He's all right.
Yeah.
I don't think it changed anything. I mean, until we get confirmation on the DNA test and if those kids are Mike's or not, I think really everybody's kind of just chill with everything. That's the only thing we're worried about at this point. Like,
so we need more. We need more. We need more to come. We need more to step through.
More gonna have to come out of retirement.
You gotta come out of retirement. We need more to come out of retirement.
Oh man,
Mike, you are the father. Oh,
I like I said, I like it. I think it's a really solid move, man.
Look, Mike, you are not the father. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus.
No, you know the baby's going to be Mike's. The baby's going to be sitting in the back room with a dip of spit in his mouth. You know it's going to be Vrabel's kid, man.
Dylan, how you doing, man? My Bears better not be called Indiana Bears.
Oh, by the way, did you guys hear the cover artist for Madden got leaked?
Yeah, it's Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Caleb fucking Williams.
Yeah.
Good for him. That's good for him.
Hasn't he suffered enough?
We're gonna find out.
That's good for him.
Like I said, I'm one of those people that ate crow last year. I thought he had a very, very, very awesome bounce back season last year. But to give him the Madden cover,
no,
give me an NFC. Hold on, an NFC championship appearance.
No, that's not. No, it's Matt. You gotta understand, it's Madden. That stuff don't mean anything anymore. I look at it like this: Saquon was on the cover, right? Saquon didn't get hurt at all last year, but he didn't have the numbers he had the year before.
Nope. Nope.
Hit it 7.
what I want to see about that is I want to see the list of athletes that said they didn't want to do it. There's no way he was their first choice.
No, it probably wasn't. It probably was. It was. I'm gonna say probably what's the name from Seattle. He was an option.
Kenneth Walker.
Darnold.
No, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
Kenneth Walker probably was an option.
Yeah.
He probably was definitely an option, but it would have been a conflict because again, he won with Seattle. What are you going to put him on the cover in the Seattle uniform for when he plays for Kansas City?
Right. They did that with Brett Favre, though. When Brett Favre retired in 2009, they put him in a Packers and a Jets jersey. They did both copies. Also
true, but everything is digital now. Most people don't buy.
Yeah,
physical copies anymore.
I can't say most people. A lot of people still buy.
No, I'm all digital, man.
Yeah,
Bears should be at Arlington. Bears should be at Arlington Heights over Soldier Field.
But at the end of the day, with him being on the front, is he still what he did towards the end of the season and in the playoffs?
Yeah,
he's going to. Those are the expectations he has to meet moving forward.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, with him being he's on the cover. It's cool with him being on the cover. Now they do those multiple editions. You got the standard, the deluxe, and then another one. He'll probably be on one, and then somebody may be on the other two. They'll probably have like an anniversary edition with somebody else on it.
Yep.
Which version is going to come with his favorite shade of nail polish?
Oh, pink. Wow. Obviously, it's going to be the pink. Wow. It's going to be the pink nail polish.
I mean, if you get the ultimate edition of Madden, do they send you a special
blue?
Oh, is that one of the deals? Like, is that one of the special editions you get with the ultimate for $199? It's a special Caleb Williams nail polish.
And
is that going to be included, or are there restrictions for the FAA for sending those out?
So he'll
Dylan wants to know.
Dylan, the Bears need to stay in the area. I don't like Indiana. The Bears, if you're not going to have them in Chicago or in that Chicago area, then move the team. And I don't want the Bears to move, so don't get me wrong.
Absolutely not.
But just, I mean, that kind of distance at that point, I get that Indiana is where it's at, where they're looking at it, is kind of close, but that's very different from the Chiefs moving from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas. The stadiums are going to be 20 miles apart.
Yeah.
So Bears got to stay in Chicago and stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's got to be, if you did the surrounding area, I'm looking at the map of Chicago right now. If you did the surrounding area, I don't think you go any further than Aurora. Because I think
Aurora was, if I remember correctly, there was a spot they were looking at in Aurora at one point.
I would say Aurora is probably your best bet. Maybe Naperville, maybe. But yeah, I don't. Yeah,
but Dylan, I don't understand why are you taking them out of Soldier Field?
Because
they need a new stadium.
Yeah, the Bears want to grab a new stadium.
Can't you renovate it though?
That's what I was about to say.
So hold on, because the Bears are really great at renovating their stadium. When they last renovated Soldier Field, what was it? 2010? Correct me if I'm wrong.
2009, 2010, something like that. Yeah.
Downgraded how many seats that stadium had.
That stadium. Obviously not in its current version. They built it up a bit since then. But they've been at that location since 1924.
Yep.
I'm not against them changing as much as I am against them completely getting out of the Chicago area. That to me
Right. I got you.
I just want to say I've seen Soldier Field in person. I've walked up to it, and there is a classiness to that stadium that I don't want to see get replaced.
Yeah. I just can't see the Bears playing anywhere else.
No.
I say Indiana Bears, that just sounds soft.
No, good God.
Yep.
It sounds like you going to the Care Bear store or some shit.
Yeah. I would say Chicago.
There you go.
Yeah. Indiana Care Bears. And then their quarterback will be Anthony Richardson.
That'll be soft city, boy.
My goodness gracious.
Soft city.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let's head on over. It is time to discuss the NBA. And fellas, I got a question. And I got drilled a little bit for it yesterday when I asked it. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys anyway. As you know, the Spurs won the game. Chet Holmgren, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Kyle, I'll start with you. Is Chet the next Ben Simmons?
I'm not going to say he's Ben Simmons, but how he looked the other day was a little bit, that was playoff P-ish. He looked a little bit like way off P. He looked like PG in that elimination game in OKC. It looked the same. He was my younger brother and his friends were talking about it the other day. He literally looked afraid of Wemby. He wanted no smoke. No, 4 points?
Yeah.
Four points?
Wasn't Hartenstein covering Wemby most of that game?
Yeah.
Yep.
But he didn't want any parts. Like, Chet, you're the biggest dude on the team, I should say. Anytime if he was near him, I gotta pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass. Yeah, he was scared. He was soft. Soft ball holder, as John would call him. He's a soft ball holder. But it's what's wild though about them losing? The craziest thing is, do y'all see how fast these fans switch up like with their picks? Like they cooked SGA. Now he was MVP this year, he was MVP before. Now he won the chip last year. Now all of a sudden, he flops too much. I don't like it. I'm happy to see him lose. Like, what? What
Stick behind your players, man. Stick behind your players.
What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. Now, did I want to see them go so the Knicks could possibly beat them? Yeah. But we got what we got. We got a rematch in 1999 all over again.
Yep, all over again. Amen. What do you think, John?
Yeah, we just created a new city. And Chet's the first person in it. Soft city. Yeah, he's soft. When like you said, when we got the ball, Chet want no parts of it. He got dunked on in the game. He was like, "Oh,
yo, that was the dunk. That was nuts."
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That shit sent him right to the city.
That was crazy.
Straight to the softball holder city, bro. Like that, it sent him straight over there. And I'm like, yo, man, but I mean, granted, shout out to the Spurs for hooping as a team.
Yes, sir.
They destroyed them as a team. Like it wasn't one person. It wasn't just Wemby. It wasn't just Castle. It was Vassell. It was shout out to Dylan Harper, man. Like for real. So that
was San Antonio Spurs basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That was really San Antonio Spurs basketball.
Yeah, straight up. That's team basketball. That's Tim Duncan, Tony Parker,
Manu Ginobili.
Yeah.
Tiago Splitter, where you really can't focus on any one guy.
Tiago Splitter.
Yep. You can't focus on any one guy because they all
like that's it.
I'm going to say he's not Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons didn't make it to a conference finals, yet alone an NBA finals. But Chet definitely was not the way Chet should have been. I will definitely agree with that. I actually just think that this did just come through jokingly. Charmin did announce that Chet Holmgren is the new spokesperson for Charmin's toilet paper because he's that soft. So we should be seeing new commercials with
they make that in Soft City.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be one of the new voices of the Charmin Bears on those new commercials that they talk about. It's not gonna be Mom. It's gonna be live action version of Chet Holmgren now in the commercials.
He in that city painting painting your boy's fingernails.
Yep. Nah, man, I just think the Spurs had a really good game plan for it, man. It's kind of hard to stop when Wemby gets on a roll like that. And then the role players, Harper, I mean, Will said it best. Harper, Vasily, Castle, they did exactly what they needed to win. You let SGA score, make the rest of the Thunder beat you, and they didn't do it in Game 7. So hats off to the Spurs. I'm glad that they're the Western Conference champions. And I think if I remember right, I think they have the Spurs as favorites to win the series. I'm looking up the odds right now. Definitely Game 1, they have the Spurs by 4.5. But I'm still going to go with the Knicks. I think the Knicks still win it in 6.
I got to wait till I see Game 1. I got to wait to see Game 1 before I can make a pick.
Can't do it, Kyle. Kyle, that's what Philadelphia 76ers do. They wait until game 1 to determine the series.
Well,
They
listen,
don't do that, all right?
I got to do it.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck.
I gotta do it.
Be a man, Kyle. Put on your man pants and tell me who's going to win the series,
I
man.
got to do it. I got my man pants on.
Look,
I got my big boy pants. I got my big boy pants.
I got my big boy pants on too. Oh shit! I almost broke my. See, I got my big boy pants on too, Kyle.
Hey, Ando.
Yo, it's all good. I did the thigh, not the groin. I did the thigh area. No, I'm gonna come right out. I'm gonna pause. Right, pause. No, I'm gonna come out and say it. I think it's gonna be a good. I think first 4 games of the series. If the Spurs, I think if the Knicks can keep it 2-2, I think it'll be 6. But again, I'm gonna go. I think the Knicks win it in 6. I'm gonna stand by it. Mark it now. Ando said Knicks in 6.
I agree with that.
7.
When I think about what happened with Chet Holmgren, the thing for me is I have flashbacks to the Suns postseason run in, what was that, 2021?
When they lost to the Bucks in the finals?
Right. And my thing is, like, because, like, if you look at DeAndre Ayton, or I'm sorry, if you look at Chet Holmgren's stats, like, just on a real basic number throughout the postseason, he averaged like 15, 8, and 1. During the regular season, it was like 17, 8, and 1, almost 2. So, like, for me, I think about this as I really feel like there's a DeAndre Ayton comparison here. But what I'm struggling with is, like, to come up soft in the biggest moments in such such a dramatic fashion is shocking, especially when you consider that he's already been there once before. Like, was he seeing ghosts? Like, is this a Dan Orlovsky type thing? Like, what happened that he crumbled so much? Because we normally get better out of him. So that's, I mean, the Spurs earned it. I like their chances again.
It froze.
I just think that because Ando, so you say you have Knicks in 6, right?
I like the Knicks in 6.
Why 6?
I was going to say the sweep, but I think the Spurs are too dangerous of a team to. I think they're too. I think the Spurs are too deep for the Knicks to take them out in 4. And I said this, I think it was last week on the show, that every other series that has gone 7 before the Knicks have played them, the Knicks have swept, right? So the Knicks swept the 76ers after Boston and Philadelphia went to 7, right? Detroit and Cleveland both went to 7 after their first round series went to 7. And then the Knicks swept the Spurs, or the Knicks swept the Pistons. And I said it last week, if the series goes to 7, it's going to benefit the Knicks. I think the Knicks will have the rest, and the Knicks will have put so much pressure into beating the Thunder. If the Spurs come out sloppy, come out not distracted, but worn out, it's going to benefit the Knicks. The Knicks have a very fast-paced offense, and even though Wemby, for the guy his size, can move the way he does down the floor, I like how the Knicks are going to roll. I think the Knicks will take game 1. I think the Spurs will get back into form game 2, and then definitely not time traveling. Traveling to New York, I would say Game 3 goes to New York. Game 4 could go Spurs, and then you go 2-2 back to San Antonio. I just something is telling me the Knicks are going to take it in sets.
Damn, I don't understand your question. What are the odds underdogs make SGA operation games?
So, Underdog had an ad that they pulled where they were.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, so who did it? Rashad McCants pulled it out on the show.
Okay. Cool. Like I said, I think this is good for the league. I think it's good for the league that you have going to have a new champion. No one's gone back to back since the Warriors, and I think this is good. Fuck the Knicks. I'm going with Spurs. I'm going with Spurs. Fuck them.
Wait, why so much hatred for the Knicks? Will,
I'm a Bulls fan.
Okay.
Fuck the Knicks and fuck the Heat. I hate them both.
They rivaling tonight.
I'm a Bulls fan.
Dude, that's 30 years ago, man. That's 30 years ago, bro. Let it go.
We're in the 2020s. Let it go.
Let it go.
Don't let it go.
I hate John Starks. I hate John Starks.
You never won a title? Don't hate him. You never won a title.
I hate him. I hate him with a passion. I hate him with a passion.
How much money were you putting on John Starks in Game 7 of the '93 Finals, bro?
Listen, I'm just saying. Hate John Starks. I hate him.
Dude, do you guys hear the hatred
Patrick
that Will
Ewing,
has for John Starks?
Much respect for Patrick Ewing.
That dude put money on John Starks scoring 25.
Listen, much respect for Patrick Ewing, but fuck him.
Fuck his knee pads. Yeah.
Fuck him and his knee pads. Exactly. Fuck him and his knee pads. Fuck him.
His elbow pads are way worse than his knee pads, bro.
Fuck him. Oh my gosh, man.
No, well, it is the 2020s. We don't need to be hating you. Well, we got so many problems in Chicago. Look, we got a quarterback that paints their nails, right? We got a front office that still ain't decided who our head coach is.
Listen,
bro. We can let the Knicks and the Heat. Look, the Heat have gone to 2 finals in the last 6 years, and they ain't won nothing. Fuck the Heat, right? They're gonna get theirs eventually.
Fuck them too. Ruin Derrick Rose's damn. Ruin Derrick Rose's damn championship opportunity.
That was the 76ers, and that was more Tom Thibodeau than the 76ers. And the only
Tom
reason
Thibodeau too. Fuck him.
Hold on. The only reason that he was like that is because the NBA had an NBA shortened season.
Listen.
Right? So really, if anything, we need to say fuck David Stern, because David Stern is the one that was the money grubby bastard.
But
we
listen,
said we need
the
more
thing
money.
about it though. But listen though, the thing about it though, man, look, respect Patrick Ewing. One of the greatest centers of all time. Respect Patrick Ewing. Fuck him in the knee pads though, but respect Patrick Ewing.
And the elbow pads.
Elbow pads too.
Yeah.
Respect Anthony Mason. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Respect Charles Oakley.
Well, you respect Charles because he's a former Bull, but fuck the rest of them. But fuck the rest of them.
But hold on, I just thought about this.
Fuck Larry Johnson. Fuck him.
You know who Patrick Ewing looks like when he was on the court, the knee pads and the elbow pads. He reminds me of high school volleyball players.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, if you think about Patrick Ewing playing in those shorts, because that was still the style back then.
Remember.
And then you add in the knee pads and the elbow pads. He's a high school volleyball player.
Listen, but you know why I really say fuck the Knicks?
Get it right.
But you know why I say really fuck the Knicks and fuck Hubert Davis? When we down, we could have won. We could have. That was the second round. We could have went to the Eastern Conference Finals and went for that damn mystery call. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Fuck that ref. Fuck Hubert Davis. Fuck the Knicks. Make me sick, man. We could, man. Can you imagine what that would have done for Scotty?
Some more.
Can you imagine what that would have done for Scotty?
We are not beating that Pacers team with that Bulls lineup the way it was, bro.
You never know. You never know.
And then we definitely, dude, we ain't beating the Rockets without Jordan.
No, we ain't beating them.
Who are we gonna go? Bill Cartwright.
We could have beat the Pacers. We could have beat the Pacers and made it to the NBA Finals. No, we would have lost to. You don't think so?
Right after that first ass whooping.
Yeah, no. Jordan would have been back to start the season. Like, nah, my boys need me. I got to take this basketball or baseball jersey off. My boys need me.
I'm telling you, man. Fuck the Knicks. But going with the Spurs. I just think now because you got on a serious. On a serious tip though, on a serious tip though, I just think that you have you got Towns trying to run the offense at the top of the key. You now have to guard Wemby.
Okay.
You have to spend energy guarding Wemby.
Okay.
And I think because Mitchell Robinson is not going to be able to guard Wemby. I don't think anybody can guard Wemby. I don't think if he plays. And I don't think anybody can stop Wemby at this point, the way he's playing right now. Look, Castle's playing well. Look, De'Aaron Fox, if he can come back and give you anything, I just think that even though they went through a tough 7-game series, I think that toughened the mantle, so to speak. And I think the Spurs get it. Look, them boys young, and they can run.
But the smart thing that San Antonio was going to do, because their coach isn't dumb like Cleveland's coach.
Yeah.
And leave James Harden on the island with Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Devon Castle going to go out there and get him.
Yeah.
And the thing that I've seen most of the season, if you have a bigger guard on Jalen Brunson, he does not play as well.
No.
He'll may get 20, 25 tough baskets because he's a really good player. Mm-hmm. But he's not going to go for that. They're not going to let them switch every time they want them to. And just depending on who else is out there, whether it's Vassell, Castle, they can guard him. They're going to play tough defense.
Right.
Look at the tough shots they made SGA take.
Oh, yeah.
Brunson he's not going to be the predominant player that he was in the past few series with. Like I said, no.
Somebody else from the Knicks going to have to beat you. Somebody else from Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Somebody else is going to Mikal Bridges.
They got to shoot. They got to shoot.
Oh, Ginobili. Somebody else going to have to beat you.
Or it's a team by committee. Committee.
Could be.
I think as long as Brunson gets 25 and Cat can keep Wemby at or around 20, I think if you give him 20 to 25, I think the Knicks will be happy with that. But then from there, it's a crapshoot. Like the young player, the Spurs will have to make it, and then the Knicks will have to keep up. So will I be completely distraught if the Spurs win? No. I like the Spurs. I'm not on their attitude of fuck the Knicks like somebody on our panel is.
Fuck the Knicks.
Like if they want to, dude. Look, it's been almost 50 years now since the Knicks have won a championship. Let New York have something nice, man.
Fuck them. They don't deserve shit.
They got the Giants, they got the Jets, and they got the Mets.
Shit.
The Giants, the Jets, and the Mets should automatically get you an NBA championship.
Listen. The Knicks don't deserve nothing. They don't deserve nothing. Nothing. They fans don't deserve nothing. They don't deserve nothing.
Hold on. Wait. 7. We can revoke Will's card for being a Braves fan and still make him a Mets fan.
Wait.
They don't deserve nothing. Them players that did deserve it have long retired.
Wait, y'all. Ando and 7. Y'all know where this is coming from?
No, please enlighten me, Kyle. I want to know why Will hates the fucking Knicks so much.
Hold on, you just pointed it out. You said he swapped from the Mets to the Braves, right? He been rocking those goddamn Knicks colors on that Mets hat for so long, and they've been losing. That's
okay,
it's the color scheme. It's the color scheme.
Oh man!
I'm revoking the Braves card. You're a Mets fan again, Will. Fuck you.
No, it's the color scheme. That's what it is.
I'm telling you, man. Anybody who deserved the championship from the Knicks have long since retired.
Damn.
I want to. Go ahead, Shannon.
I was gonna say, I just want to circle back to one thing on Chet Holmgren. I just found a statistical breakdown. DeAndre Ayton in the 2021 postseason actually put up better numbers than Chet Holmgren did in this postseason.
That's jacked up.
DeAndre Ayton with 15.8 points a game, 11.8 rebounds a game, 1.1 assists, 1 block. He shot 65% from the field, 64% from the free throw line. Chet Holmgren, the only things that were better out of Chet's numbers this postseason versus 8 and 21, Chet Holmgren had a better shooting percentage from the field and from the free throw line. The free throw line, they basically the same.
Right.
But Chet was doing less than DeAndre Ayton did in the 2021 postseason run by the Suns. That's how bad his work was this season.
It's like, and the reason why I compared him to Ben Simmons, it's like he see Wemby, and I'm just talking about the playoffs. Go back and look at the regular season. He saw Wemby and became, and I'm gonna say this, I'll probably get in trouble saying it. I'm gonna say it anyway. Anytime he saw Wemby, he was a total bitch.
Yo, can I say something, Will? As a white man defending another white man, I turn into a bitch too if I saw some 7 foot.
No, you can't. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can do it. Ando can do it.
Absolutely,
you can do it. But Chet can't do it. He's 8.5 by himself.
Bro, he is not.
Come on, man.
I'll give you 7-1. He ain't no.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Chet Holmgren is 7-1.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I mean when I say that. You need to go. You need to man up. You need to man up and play defense.
Well, listen to this.
Get in the weight room.
He called him a
He does need to get in the weight room.
He called him a baby back bitch.
Yeah, baby back bitch.
Listen to this though. I just pulled this up.
Baby back bitch.
With some cheese on it.
In the Spurs.
Oh shit.
Chet Holmgren, afraid of the Spurs, just got validated even more. I just looked at the numbers. Across the 4 times that the Thunder played OKC this year, Chet Holmgren averaged 10, 8, and 1.
Wow.
Do what he did against everybody else.
He was afraid of the Spurs. Yep.
Look what he did against everybody else, though. That fool was scared. He's scared of Wemby.
Hey, Will,
he's scared of Wemby.
Well, we need to put Damian in timeout. He's talking about Patrick Williams in here.
Shit.
He ain't wrong, but still.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
No.
But yeah. And the strange thing about it, the strange thing about it, you can't do nothing with Chet. He just re-upped that 5-year, $200-some-odd $1 million deal. So
yeah,
you eating all that.
Yep.
You eating all
every
that.
dime.
Every dime.
LeBron showed up on the court and pinned his shot to the backboard. Like,
see, man.
That's why I don't do those long-term deals, man.
Go to darkness retreat, Chet.
Yep.
Go hang out with what's that boy name?
Rudy. You gotta go hang with Rudy Gobert.
Man,
holy shit.
Okay, so he's 7'1". How much does Chet weigh though?
Hold on, I got it in front of me.
He weighs
208. 208. That's it.
God,
Jesus.
He needs to have at least 50. He needs to have at least 25 more pounds.
That boy need
of nothing but muscle, bro.
That boy need to have some more bricks in his pocket or something.
That boy needs
some.
Damn. No wonder he's scared of Wemby.
Like oatmeal for breakfast. Like, first of all, only oatmeal. Like that gets you that gets some meat on your bones real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He need to start drinking some eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say like oatmeal and like you're eating 3 omelets a day, brother.
Come on, need some grits. Drinking these some grits with the sugar in it.
Fuck grits, Will. No.
No.
Nope.
Hold up, man. No.
It's a texture thing for me, man. I cannot do
God damn it, Ando.
It is a texture thing.
That's almost hate speech in front of 3 black guys. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Bro, I stand by what it said, man.
Oh, Damien, you wrong for that, man.
No.
Oh, come on.
Fuck out of
you
here.
wrong for that.
Come on.
You wrong for that, man. Oh
come
my
on.
goodness. But yeah. But here's the scary thing. You probably won't get rid of Chet. But
they can't.
With the way that team is structured and with the draft picks that they have, there've been some conversations of maybe them getting Giannis.
That could be interesting.
They got the capital. They got
if
the
I'm
cap.
the Thunder, I like Hartenstein as a defender. I'm not giving up Hartenstein.
And
No.
it's easier to justify the money that you're losing on Chet when you trade him as part of the Giannis deal. Because you're gonna have to eat money. You don't have a choice.
You're going to eat money regardless. Yeah.
If you're getting Giannis, and you can, if by sending Chet in that deal, you could probably keep at least one or two of those picks.
Mm-hmm.
And so that still puts you in a good position to have those that capital. So I don't hate that for either team.
Yeah.
So who y'all getting rid of, Chet or J-Dub?
Chet for sure.
Yeah. I mean, J-Dub, I saw the question to ask him, but bro, you gotta be available. You talking about
you do.
It is a possibility they could have won with you.
Yeah.
But you gotta be available, dude. You ain't been available most of the year.
Yeah. Bad hamstring at all. But again, it's gonna be interesting to see. Me go around, get everybody pick. Fuck the Knicks. I got the Spurs and I got the Spurs in 6. Ando, you got the Knicks in 6.
I got the Knicks in 6.
Hold
on. I gotta run this like somebody we know.
Shit.
Cell phones, hair combs, something alone. Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6.
A pixie stick, a river stick. Spurs in 6.
Dynamite stick.
Dynamite stick. Spurs in 6.
No,
Kyle, who you got, man?
All right, if I got to pick, I don't want to pick.
You can't wait until after game 1 now, Kyle.
You gotta do it. We gotta do it now.
Okay, so I'm gonna go piggyback off of what Ando said. Due to the fact that the Spurs went to this game 7 and the Knicks had all this time to rest, I think the Knicks are going to have the momentum because they are fresh. They are fresh. If the Knicks steal game 1,
that's right, Damon. Fuck the Knicks.
I got the Knicks. I got to go with Ando. Knicks in 6. I got to do.
John.
I agree with everybody. 6. Spurs.
Got Spurs in 6. 7.
I thought you were going to say I agree with everybody. Spurs in 7. I really thought you were going 7.
Spurs in 6.
Speaking of 7.
Spurs in 6.
7. Who you think, man?
You're the tiebreaker here.
It's Knicks in 6. If it goes to game 7, the Spurs will take it.
Yeah,
it's tough to call. I'll give him that because the Knicks are playing well, but I just think the Spurs are gonna have that number.
Spurs, yeah.
I'm gonna say this will probably be the best finals we've. This will be the best finals we've had in the last 6 years.
This will be a great finals.
Yeah, it will be a great. It should be
way better than that Lakers Heat bubble ring that LeBron got.
Yep.
Fuck him too. But anyway,
hold on though. Yeah.
Oh,
can't argue with
fuck him too.
I have to say you're not far off because like you think about it. What 2021 Suns and Bucks is not that this is better than that.
Yeah.
The bubble ring definitely better than that.
Yeah.
Nuggets and Heat followed.
Yeah.
Nuggets and Heat that was okay, but it was almost predetermined. I didn't think that was as much.
It wasn't anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Then you had
Jimmy Butler tried and failed.
Celtics and Warriors.
Yep. Celtics and Warriors. Then you had who was between the Celtics?
It was Celtics and Mavericks.
Yeah.
Celtics and Mavericks.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
So I would say Celtics and Mavericks is probably up there.
Yeah. But I think that's
realistically
because of the hatred that Boston had towards Kyrie after he left.
Yeah, there was some storylines in that one. So I would say that arguably that one has to be the closest. I'm not going to say that it's past this, but I would say that's probably the closest.
I would argue last year I think was, in my opinion, I think last year was the better one. And I think you can argue had Halliburton stayed healthy in that game and not popped his ACL or his Achilles, I think it would have been a better game. And not that it was a bad game to begin with, but
yeah, it would have definitely been better.
I would say
he got them there.
And the absence of Halliburton is why I would put that the last year's third.
Yeah,
because it's like I feel like the one with the Mavericks was just so much it was so much more competitive and entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
If Halliburton had been there, I would completely agree that it was better.
Yeah.
Almost certainly. But without him, I can't.
Yeah.
It's gonna be should be a good series again.
Yeah.
Always got to go against the Knicks. Now, real quick, Seven, do you have anything in the world of MLB?
Yes, there was something that came up today that I saw.
While you're finding that, Seven, I do want to announce that the NBA today announced the passing of Rick Adelman, former head coach of the Portland Trailblazers and Sacramento Kings.
Man.
Two of them. I think they said he died at 79. But yeah, that did just come through today. I'm pulling that. Yeah, age 79, Hall of Fame basketball coach. Yeah, the current father of Nuggets head coach David Adelman, 79. Cause of death has not been determined. He did win 1,042 games as an NBA coach, which is 10th most in history. There's only 4 other coaches that coached more games and had a better winning percentage. Those being Pat Riley, Greg Popovich, Jerry Sloan, and George Karl. So very, very high regards as far as coaching acumen. Dude will definitely be missed. I loved watching the guy, especially in Portland, going up against the Bulls in the 92 finals.
Jerome Kersey. Jerome Kersey. Terry Porter, boy.
Yeah.
That was a squad, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice little squad.
Holy shit.
Kevin Duckworth.
Mm-hmm. That little.
Yep.
So last year, right before the All-Star game, a rookie pitcher by the name of Jacob Niziorowski was put into the All-Star game because pitchers kept backing out. He'd had 5 starts at that point. There was, we even talked about it on the show, and I agreed, I wasn't sure that it was a good idea. This year, in the month of May, across 6 games, he has an ERA for the month of May. He had an ERA of .23. He only walked 1 batter the entire month. He had 20 strikeouts, while only a total of hold on. He had 6 walks. My eyes fell to a different line. He had 57 strikeouts across the 38 innings pitched. So that means that's flirting with 2 strikeouts an inning. Every inning that he was on the field. Batting average allowed was 109. That to me is ridiculous for any pitcher to put up, let alone a guy that's got less than a year of service time in the majors. So when we look back on this now, and this is a question I want to ask you guys, knowing that we are truly looking at a kid who can control at 100, clearly does a fantastic job of getting people out, which is his job as a pitcher. Is it easier to justify that initial appearance at the All-Star game now, knowing that he truly is really good? Or is it do we still want to look at it as one of those things like, was there really not a more experienced guy that maybe hadn't gotten a chance that could have gotten it versus letting him pitch for it?
I think you go with the hot hand. That would be my opinion on it because the All-Star game is about the hot hands.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Go with the hot hand.
He proved himself.
Agreed. And if he didn't prove himself last year, he's definitely proving it. In the month of May alone, he's proven it.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
So far for the season as a whole, 1.65 ERA.
Damn.
108 strikeouts already this year. Only walked 19 batters across 71 innings. The kid is dotting it. There was one game. It wasn't his last start. It was the one before. In the 7th inning, he'd already thrown 80. He was already north of 80 pitches. His last 5 pitches were north of 100 miles an hour.
Dying.
That is ridiculous to me.
Just
that far in for a kid that is I believe he's. I gotta look. I believe he's 20. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's 24. I thought he was 23. He's 24 years old, and he is putting up numbers as a rookie that veteran guys pray for.
Yep.
Like that's just ridiculous to me.
6-2 on the year. Has started all 12 games that he has played in, given up 15 runs, 13 of them earned. Only 4 home runs given up. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be he and Skeens, because they both play in the NL Central. If you can get both Milwaukee and Pittsburgh in the playoffs, that's an ace matchup for sure. That's a game 1 and a game 5 matchup. Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Real quick, Sam, before we get out of here. The Brewers for real?
They're leading their division right now.
36-21.
But here's the thing. Is it possible that the Brewers stay consistent? Absolutely. I will 100% agree with that. It is possible. I think this is a young team that peters out after the All-Star break.
Gotcha.
And the thing that isn't getting talked about enough about the Brewers right now, because of how well they're doing, is they traded away 3 big pieces in the offseason that would have been more staying power type pieces this year to make a push. So for me, I respect what the Brewers are doing this year. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're quite there yet. I think it's going to be next season before they can really have any staying power.
Gotcha.
I definitely believe the NL Central is theirs to lose at this point. Up 5.5 games in a division where everybody is still at or above 500. It's first off, it's their division to lose, so I hope they don't get any injuries or anything like that.
No.
But even if they don't win it this year, right, to be in the company of teams like the Dodgers and the Braves, to make it to they made it to the NL Championship Series last year.
Mm-hmm.
If you can make it to the NL Championship Series against the Braves or the Dodgers again this year, that's putting the right step forward. So all you can do is continue to grow, right?
Can't complain.
And you're right. But here's the thing that I'm going to tell you. With that division.
Damn.
Office now, Damian. They're not drugging the cheese in Wisconsin.
Damn.
He just wants to taste test because he's a fat ass. But
look,
for me, like
about Wisconsin cheese curds, that is really good.
There's 2 teams in the Central that you can't ignore, and that's the Cardinals and the Cubs. The Cubs are going to move back into position. You know, they had a bad string of games. They've been very hit and miss. We were talking about this on podcast named Deferred last week.
Yep.
I do think that the Cubs still put pressure. I'm not sure that they finished the season as strong as they would like, but I think the Cubs still put pressure. And I truly, the more I see out of the current version of the St. Louis Cardinals, the more I believe that they have the ability to take the Central. Mm-hmm. They really remind me of what happened. There's a few teams like the 2001 Diamondbacks, like the 04 Red Sox. I mean, even you look at the Royals in 2014, 2015. Like these are all teams that were just really scrappy and wouldn't quit. Yeah. And that's what you're getting out of the Cardinals right now. That dugout has some of the happiest attitudes I see around the league. Those guys are really getting along. Nobody's really staying off by themselves. The manager is in. Oliver Marmol is bought in. I know I criticized him earlier this year, but yeah, I think he knows that he needs to really show something here, or his job could be on the line. Because I know that Chaim Bloom likes Alex Cora, and so he's fighting for his job right now. Mm-hmm. And that's a man that you're going to see some insane things out of because his back's against the wall. So the Cardinals, I can't write the Cardinals off either. And like I said, with how much youth is on that Brewers team, we see it all the time. Young teams, the first time they have to make that push, they tend to peter off before the end of the season. But once they get experience, they do their training better, they're going to come into that spot where they're going to put some pressure. That's why I like them more next year than I do this season. Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for our time today here on the Sports Report podcast. Gonna go around the room real quick, see what everybody's got going on, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Kyle, what you got going on this week, my friend?
Got some family stuff going on. It's super stressful. I will say this. I'm gonna say this for the panel and the people watching at home, man. Whatever you're going through in life with your folks, cousins, brothers, whatever, life too short, put that shit to the side. Love on your folks while they're here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Totally agree. John?
Birthday Friday.
Oh, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, brother.
Turning 22.
No, he's going 21. Got to be able to drink.
I still fuck like I was 22.
Yeah, you
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I'll be 35, man.
Still a youngin'.
I got
Still a youngin'.
Juneteenth concert in a couple weeks. So,
nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ando.
Hopefully not working by myself like I did today. That totally kicked my ass. But no, Wednesday I'll be on the podcast Name Deferred with 7, provided that I'm not, suspended for actions unbecoming today. I guess I'll get my HR notice tomorrow morning when I come in. Otherwise, work normal for the week. And barring any unforeseen circumstances, you guys will see me Saturday on the Geek Gauntlet podcast with our boy Will.
Yes. And wrapping up with 7.
Podcast Name Deferred Wednesday. Check out the Morning Minute every day on the Podcast Name Deferred Facebook page. We, there's been a lot been going on with baseball. This is a really good time of year. June, you're going to see a lot of teams to show you who they really are. And it's going to be interesting to see how things look at the end of the month. I am also working. It should be out by the end of next week. I have been writing another 30 Reasons to Live series. My hope is to get a bunch of recording done over the next few days into this weekend and hopefully have everything shared out within the next week or so once I can get through mastering and everything like that. For those of you that don't know, I also have a podcast, mental health podcast called First Generation Dad. And one of the things I created was a few years ago, I did a thing called 30 Reasons to Live. 30 Reasons I'm glad I didn't take my life when I was suicidal, and music that helps me when I'm struggling. I had some inspiration to do another series, to do a second round. My goal is just to share reasons that I'm glad I didn't take my life when I was suicidal, and hopefully help somebody that's struggling to find reasons to come up with their own. Because June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and that shit matters.
Yeah.
The lack of emphasis on men's mental health in this country is one of the reasons why 92% of violent crimes are done by men. We want to change that number. We take care of our men and mental health. So I'm just going to try and do my part and help that. So we'll share that out. Please support that if you can. I appreciate it. And we're gonna try and make an impact. Will, what about you, man? What you got going on?
Just chilling, relaxing. In the throes of looking for a second job. Got some things coming up I need to take care of. But other than that, just chilling, man. Chilling, creating, podcasting, doing everything here on Wire to Wire, as well as Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. So yeah, just chilling. I just want to say thank you for all you guys coming through on the panel tonight. We do appreciate you guys. I also want to say thank you to Wire Network and man on the microphones for having us here and sponsoring the show. And we'll see you guys again next week. 7, go ahead and take us out, my friend.
I want to thank you tonight for watching Sports Report Podcast. We are here every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. We are a part of the Wire to Wire Sports Network. Wire to Wire, we appreciate you supporting us. Wire to Wire Sports has a great lineup of shows, morning and evening, hosted by individuals that want to share their opinions and experiences with you. And we do appreciate getting you into the chat and getting your comments in. So definitely make sure you comment along with liking and subscribing so you can get more of the content that great network supplies us. Catch me for Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on podcast named Deferred. Endo will be there as well. For the rest of us, we'll see you next week right here on the Sports Report podcast. Have a good night, everybody.